Hello everyone, welcome to Sade's Tarot Tea. So today guys, I will be doing an updated reading on Demi Lovato. I'm really curious because y'all already know she's gotten engaged. This girl done gotten engaged, and if you guys remember in my past video I talked about how Demi was very much focusing on her love life and that I saw her getting into a relationship, but I said a woman. Or I said it could be a man, he just may have very feminine energy. So I still stand by that prediction. I don't know if she's been seeing someone on the low or anything like that recently. Before Max, his name is Max, but we'll go ahead and look into, we're not focusing on that. We're gonna focus on her engagement to Max and what's to come for her and Max, and what's to come for Demi's mental health. And we're gonna get into all that first before we dive into her and Max. Okay guys, so yeah, if you would like to stick around and know more about Demi and her engagement and her energy, then please keep on watching. So guys, I just want to let you know that I'm available for personal readings, so get your personal reading from me at sadestarottea@yahoo.com. Feel free to email me at that email. If you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell for when your girl pull up. Ding ding. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into Demi's energy. I'm really curious about her recently. Yeah, let's do that. I have her birth chart pulled up. So Demi, if you guys remember, she is a Leo. Her birthday is August 20th, 1992. Her moon is in Taurus, her Mercury is in Leo, her Venus is in Virgo, her Mars is in Gemini, and her rising is in Leo. And I also remember in my past video, I basically talked about her solar return and said that she's going to have her moon in Virgo, which she does right now, Venus in Cancer, if I remember correctly, and her Mars is in Aries. So I'm not surprised with this Mars being in Aries and this Venus being in Cancer and Demi's solar return. She is jumping into this relationship very quickly. She doesn't want to be alone. I've already talked about that in Demi's energy. She doesn't like being by herself. She doesn't like being in solitude by herself, and it's no surprise she done gotten engaged 4 months into her relationship with this quarantine going on. Now mind you guys, I do know that people can fall in love very fast, and you know, people can get infatuated with other people when, especially in quarantine so long. I understand that in regards to Demi. I understand that in regards to other people, but Demi is not like, you know, everyone else. Obviously we're all different types of people, and I say that very respectfully, but Demi has been in and out of rehab her entire existence, her entire life. She's been on camera her entire life. Like, I've watched her grow up from, you know, Barney days. I didn't see her in Barney. Maybe I did, because I did used to watch Barney when I was little, but I don't remember watching Demi. Obviously I would not remember that, but I remember seeing her on Camp Rock and Sunny with a Chance, and you know, she did a couple of other shows, I believe. Oh, she did that As the Bell Rings. She did that one. Guys, I'm a Demi fan, okay? So I say everything I'm about to say towards her with love and respect. Y'all already know I gotta give Demi some tough love, because I don't know what the hell she doing with her life. Okay. So guys, you know, Demi has had quite a journey with her relationships, you know what I mean? She was in love with Wilmer Valderrama, and Wilmer got engaged. He got married, I believe. I don't know if he's married now, but he's with another woman, and Demi has had to watch so many people get married, and that she knows. She's been to a lot of weddings. You know, everybody that she's been in a relationship with so far is engaged or married. So that's really hard for picking up. That's really hard for Demi to watch that. That's been very, very hard for her to watch that. So yeah, we're going to currently see where Demi's energy is. And guys, don't think I'm judging her. I understand, you know, I get it. We all have our past, but Demi is not supposed, I feel like her spirit guides, like I said, don't want her to be in a relationship right now. She really needs to be focusing on herself, you know. especially during this time, she should have been working on her music, really getting into introspection within herself. And yeah, so we're gonna see how this reading is gonna turn out, guys. I'm picking up on her energy right now as I shuffle the cards. You know, this reading may be positive, and I'm all for that. If Spirit tells me, you know, Demi is supposed to be getting in tune with her love life, then I will shut the hell up, you know, because Spirit knows what's best for us, right? Okay, guys, so far so good with certain types of energies going on for her. Now I feel like currently where Demi's at is she is working on her music, or she was, but now she's focusing on her love life. Obviously she's focusing on her marriage and marrying Max, you know, getting engaged, finalizing that, or at least portraying that image that she has it all together, that she's doing well. I'm gonna look into her and Max's energy to see if this is some type of PR stunt, because I cannot believe this woman is getting engaged after 4 months of knowing this guy, you know. And like I said, guys, sometimes it can work out that way, but with Demi's past, come on, it's not healthy for someone that's naturally addicted to stuff like drugs, alcohol, to be getting engaged so early. You know, she could be turning that into she could be making this man her addiction. You know, let's just be real, right? So the first card I got is Power. And if you guys remember, I got that card the last time I read on Demi. So right now, Demi is in the middle of finding her power. She is learning how to find what makes her truly happy. There are a lot of things coming into her life right now that are for the better, which I'm very happy to feel that and hear that from Spirit. But they are telling me that she needs to be careful with this man, that it's not all it's cracked up to be. You know, that there are going to be things that are going to be destined for her that are not so much focused on her love life, that are going to be moving her more into spirituality, her power. This is where Demi will feel the most powerful and content. Okay, so movement, choices, and decisions are in the upright because she's moving through this decision that she's made and she's sticking to it. And I pay attention, guys. It's no, like, can't make this up. The rings on the card are indicating that she's finding power within a union, within her marriage, within getting engaged, whatever you want to call it. Like, she's finding power within her decisions and standing in her decisions. And I feel like there are people around Demi that are warning her, telling her not to do this, but she's not listening. Like I said, Demi is a Leo. She's gonna do what the fuck she wants to do. Leos, you know, tend to do whatever they want to do. They're very stubborn, headstrong, you know. They're a stubborn fire sign, so they're gonna go for what they feel is best for them. And it's one of the things I admire about them, even if it's not right for them. If people are telling them that it's not a good thing, it's not a good move, they're gonna fucking do it, because they're just like, well, this is what makes me happy, so I'm gonna do what makes me happy. And that's where Demi's energy currently is. She can't really see that this person that she's, even if it's for a PR stunt, this person or this decision she's making is not for the best. So right now, currently, also disruption is in the reverse. I feel like Demi is coming out of some decisions that, or she's coming out of recovery, right? That is a form of a decision she's made, is to get sober. And shadow side is in the reverse, indicating, but there are still some things that Demi is running from, which is her shadow side. Her shadow side is her darker side. She's coming out of it. She's healing, which is great. But is she fully healing? You know, or is she masking the pain with someone else? Or is she masking, you know, to cover up her pain? Which that could be the people that are closest to her, which Demi does tend to do this. She'll make very abrupt decisions. This is a more vocal decision that she's making. Okay, they are talking about that there is a lack of hope for her, which kind of is the reason why she's making this kind of like abrupt decision, because she doesn't know what truly is for her and what truly is best for her. Solar plexus chakra. I find this interesting that I got solar plexus chakra in the reverse. This is telling me, Spirit's actually telling me that Demi is not fully in her power, but she did get my power card, which is signifying a transformation of some sort. Her birthday is coming up she's moving more into her solar return chart, and her birthday's in August, like we know, but she is moving more into that solar return energy. So she is going to transform from this energy of getting engaged to this guy, you know. So we'll see what that means. Spirit's kind of being very vague with me right now. So we're going to dive deeper into her energy with this. Like I said, I want to look into Max's energy. I want to look into Demi's energy, their true intentions, because Spirit is saying, although things are moving along for her, you know, it's not, it's what's the word? It's an illusion. It's an illusion. So, you know, please show me, Spirit, what are Max's true intentions? So I find this interesting, Demi, if you ever saw this video, I find it very interesting that you're calling Max your soulmate. He is not your fucking soulmate. I'm so sorry. We throw that, I hate to use, you know, to be vulgar, but we use the word soulmate we're using that word for the wrong reasons, man. We're using that word to just, like, cover up the fact that we know a decision we're making is not a good one. Soulmate is becoming a very toxic word, and it was a word that was meant to be taken as a very spiritual, like a spiritual form, like, oh, I'm meeting my soulmate, whoever that is, I'm letting Spirit guide me to my soulmate. And now it's becoming, Spirit is saying, y'all are overusing the fucking word soulmate. And I've been saying that in my lives when people come to me and they're like, oh, who's my soulmate? I'm like, your soulmate could literally be a dog. Not bestiality, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying spirituality, your spiritual union could literally be in a dog. You could find a best friend in a dog. You could find your best friend. Your best friend could be your soulmate, non-sexual. You know, a soulmate union doesn't have to mean sexual, okay, guys? It could mean that it's a kindred spirit that helps you grow and evolve and see yourself for all that you are, and they help you to understand yourself. And yes, they are supposed to be there. A soulmate and a karmic connection are two different things, and Spirit is saying this is not her soulmate, spiritual union. I just pulled on what are, you know, Max's true intentions. You know, what is his true intentions with Demi, and spiritual union came out in the reverse, signifying to her, no, Demi, this is not your soulmate. This is not your person that you're supposed to be with. You're forcing it. Okay, guys? I don't really need my cards to feel this. I could feel it just right off the bat with her. Okay? I knew this card was going to come out, guys. His true intentions. He's using her. Partnerships and alliances. Now, this card does not have to mean that someone is using you, right? It can mean it's a good card. It's a very good card to get, but for Max's true intentions, it's talking about, I got movement, choices, and decisions again in the upright with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this talks about the Three of Pentacles or the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, right? So this card represents the threes in the tarot. And threes usually mean opportunity, stability, a balancing, union, a partnership, a togetherness, a community, an alliance built, right? Now, it's saying that, it's talking about that Max is using her to move to the next level. He's using her for clout. He's using her for status, whatever you want to call it. Someone is not being honest. Someone is lying. Someone is using this person for their own personal gain. Now, Demi could be doing the same thing in regards to him. She could just be using him to make herself look like she's happy, to make it seem like, oh my god, I'm so happy, look at me, I'm getting married, I'm engaged. Because for so long we have seen Demi depressed. We've seen her in and out of rehab. We've seen her not doing well. So it is saying that they're both using each other. There's a partnership of codependency of them both using each other. So Max is not the only villain in this story, okay, guys? Demi is toxic still, and Max is not. It's, you know, I'm not saying we should feel bad for Max because he's in it, he's in on it with her. So they're both like, hey, we should get together, use this as an opportunity to help evolve each other. And yeah, that can also be a good thing, but the way they're channeling the energy is not honest, and it's not going to help Demi in the union, because I do feel like Demi does have deeper feelings for him than he has for her. And you know, I'm not trying to make Demi seem the most innocent, because she's not. She's trying to lie to the public as well. And it is talking about spiritual union is in the reverse. Like I said, wisdom. The wisdom card came out in the reverse. Now Demi is not listening to, like I said, she's not listening to a lot of people around her. I feel like there are people that do not agree with this, that are closest to her, that have been studying Max, looking at him, like side-eyeing him, like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, so I feel like Demi is starting to really fall for him. I think it started off as something that was just kind of like a fun distraction, like usually how her stuff starts out. I think they found a togetherness, and they're both playing the waiting game. They're trying to figure out how far they're going to take this. We're going to see if they're going to officially get married and how far that's going to take them, because I am curious about that. But they're basically playing the waiting game. They want to tie the knot. It's saying they want to, or at least make it seem that way. So we're going to see what's going on with that. Show me if Demi and Max will get married. Okay guys, so I have pulled cards. I just pulled a few because I don't, like I said, I don't really need my cards. I don't know Max's zodiac sign, but he is coming out as either the King of Pentacles or the Knight of Swords. Okay guys, now I do have my Two of Wands out. If you guys want to see, I have my Two of Wands card out here. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but Two of Wands. And then the Knight of Pentacles, which this card, it stands for loyalty. It stands for loyalty. It stands for a man wanting to have his shit together, right? But the King of Pentacles can talk about a partnership. I feel more so that this isn't Max's energy. I feel like it's her father's energy, her stepfather. I believe Demi has a stepfather. I think I said that before. I'll show a picture of him if I can find it. If indeed I'm feeling that right. But there is a stronger energy man that's here, kind of like looking at her sideways, saying like, what are you doing? This could also be just like a manager that manages her. Could also be a man on the sidelines that has feelings for Demi, that's liked her for a very long time. Could also be Wilmer. I mean, I know Wilmer is currently engaged, or he's married or whatever, and he's off doing his thing, living his life. But I do feel like him and Demi still may have talked, or maybe he's like worried about her because he knows like she rushes in love, she rushes in situations, and like she pushes situations to the fullest, and she doesn't really think things through all the time. So there is a father figure or a mentor or someone that looks after Demi or cares about Demi that is looking from the sidelines like, what are you doing? Like what? Okay. And this also could be Max's energy, him coming out as greedy. Now I'm asking guys if they're going to get married officially, and my cards are saying no. There's going to be a lot of back and forth energy. Now the Two of Wands in the upright can talk about indecisiveness, okay? Kind of like in and out energy, but it is in the reverse, which to me is signifying with the Page of Pentacles, because we have to look at what cards are surrounding the this is why tarot can be a little difficult to read, because one card could tell you yes, they're going to get married, but another card is going to say but, you know, which is going to give you another reason why it's not going to happen, or it may not happen. So right now their whole energy is to at least make it look like they're going to get married, which my cards are saying there is a decision being made to officially make it look like they're going to get married, or they're going to try to get married. But will they end up getting married officially? I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that they're going to get married. Yeah, Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Six of Swords. There's a lot of codependency going on in this relationship with Demi and Max. I feel like both of them are benefiting in a way. So I'm not that worried about Demi as I once was, because it feels like now that I'm in the energy, it honestly feels like guys are in on this together. It feels like it's a whole PR stunt on both their ends to make it look like it. I don't feel like it's set up from Demi's team. I feel like her team is against this. But I do feel like Because here's the thing, guys, if this marriage does not go all the way through, it will make Demi look worse, because people are going to probably find out that it wasn't real, or that he was just using her. There are a lot of people, I'm seeing a lot of comments say, oh my god, I'm so happy for Demi. Guys, this whole thing is not real. My cards are saying this isn't real. Like, I'm not hating on her. I want her to get married. I'm happy if she gets married to the right person, because I am a Lovato fan. For any Lovato fans that try to come up in the comments and say that I'm not, I'm just jealous or whatever you guys want to say, my cards are literally saying that she needs to be careful, because I said this before, and when I was doing her forecast reading the last time, I said there was going to be a lot of deceit around Demi, and this person, Max, is using her. But I'm also seeing that she was in on it to some extent. Okay, guys, but what I'm also picking up from Demi is she needs to be careful, because she is starting to fall in love with him. Like, she's actually falling in love with him, and he's not being honest with her. He's lying. He's being deceptive. Okay, guys, so I want to see if how Demi feels about him. How does Demi feel about Max? Yeah, guys, she's falling for him. Four of Cups is in the reverse. He's taking her out of a very bad and lonely place. He's causing her to have a distraction. Just so you guys can see, the Four of Cups is right here. Okay, guys, he's causing her a distraction. He's causing her to get out of her woe it's me energy, her moodiness. He makes her happy, and it's like, yes, like, I want Demi to be happy, but it's like with the right person that isn't faking making her happy. Do you know what I mean, guys? There's a difference between someone who obviously genuinely wants to make you happy than someone that just wants to benefit and act like they want you to be happy, right? They want to benefit from you. Okay, guys, so I got a lot of information from this. I asked, how does Demi feel towards Max, right, guys? So the High Priestess is here, indicating that Demi is getting a lot of signs that she should not go towards this, that she should not go through with this, because she knows that she's doing this pattern with the Four of Cups in the reverse, where she relies on people to be her happiness, whether this be friends, whether this be a lover or a partner. She's been able to recognize the signs in herself in which she acts toxic, right? But the problem is that Demi knows this, but she doesn't want to. She is trying not to jump into it too fast. Like, she wants to have a long engagement, but at the same time, she's realizing that she is falling for this person that doesn't really have a lot to offer her. Okay, guys, she's willing to take that risk. She's willing to be like, okay, yeah, he doesn't have this, he doesn't have that, and I am supporting him, but I want love. Like, because she's getting a lot of page cards, guys, which signifies immature energy. Like, she recognizes that Max is still very immature. He's very young, or he has very young energy. Even if he's not young, he has young energy. Could be around the same age as her. But she's realizing he is very immature in different types of ways, but she's willing to take that risk and help him to mature. She wants to make a man out of him, right? Reminds me of that fucking Mulan song, Mr. I'll make a man out of you. Like, that's what I just heard. Like, what, Demi? Can't turn a boy into a man. I'm sorry. As much as you would like to, you can't do that. And I don't know if that's just a fucking Leo thing. I've noticed this about some Leo women. They like to, that are straight, they like to, or even gay, like, Leos like to do this thing where they're very prideful in that way, where they like to, like, raise someone, you know, and it is kind of that Leo energy, that lion-esque energy, right? That lion-esque energy that Demi is embodying. Oh, I want to help him to be a king. I want to make him a man. I want to better him. Okay, guys, so, but I'm seeing that she ain't gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Page of Swords in the upright. I am seeing too that there is a lack of trust that Demi has towards him. She doesn't trust him. The Page of Swords signifies someone is keeping their eye on him. Someone is keeping their eye on the person. Someone is not being trustworthy or trustful. So, or this could be literally, what's his name? This could be Max's energy as well. I feel like Max, something's off about Max. I feel like he has that very, like, stalker-esque energy about him. and it's actually with his card, so I feel like he is keeping an eye on her as well. I feel like they're keeping an eye on each other, but I more so feel, now that I get into Max's energy, I feel like this is Max watching her, because he knows that there are a lot of people that want her attention. I feel like he can also be very controlling and over domineering, or he's very domineering. He doesn't come off that way, because the Page of Swords is able to, it's an energy that I'm picking up that can deflect when it pleases. This person knows how to deflect their energy off of, like, they can, you know, they're able to like hide their true intent. And whatever his sign is, he's able to hide his true intent. Whatever else is in his chart, he's able to hide his true intent. King of Wands is talking about, I feel like this is Demi Lovato, because she is a Leo. King of Wands, this is her. I feel like I said, she wants to take him under her wing and like really morph him into something that she wants. She wants to mold him, but I am seeing an overly domineering, aggressive energy come through for him, for Max. Like later on, that will begin to rear its ugly head. Okay, guys. I feel like Demi is enticed by the sex. I feel like she only cares about, like I said, Demi's very sexual. She likes the sex with him. She likes having sex with him. She enjoys it. It's like very immature energy, guys. 9 of Cups, but it is talking about that Demi is not going to get what she wants from him. She's not going to get it. 10 of Swords with the final card, guys. A backstabbing that happens. A painful, or if it's not a backstabbing, it's a painful ending that happens. So this is also telling me that he's going to end up hurting her in the end, because she is starting to have deep feelings for him. She's not going to get what she wants out of him. He's actually going to flip the script and use her, or he is using her. Okay, guys, so that was the final card, and the Emperor is showing itself as well, which is saying a man that is out for his own motive, someone that doesn't always appear aggressive but is, also appears as like the father as a father figure, or he looks like he could be a father figure to her. I mean, looks like he can be a father figure to her child. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, this is not good energy. I don't feel like they're going to finalize. If they end up getting married, guys, trust me, there will be a divorce. There will be a divorce if she ends up fully marrying him and they actually do end up together. But I do feel like, they are together, but I do feel like Max's intent is not as pure as Demi's. Demi's is more so like, I'm just trying to make it seem like I'm happy, but I am falling for him. You know what I mean? So hers is kind of like superficial. It's like very like surface level, but it also goes deeper. If we go more into her energy, it goes deeper. That she is actually starting to have these deep feelings for him. She is starting to become codependent, which is not, it's not a deep love. It's more of like a codependent love, which Demi does that a lot. She does this a lot with people. Okay, guys, and his intent is not good. It is to use her. I also heard that what's his name? I heard that Max is obsessed with Selena Gomez. Like, he's very obsessed with her, and he wants to like end up with her. So let's see what's up with that. 4 of Cups. Yeah, Demi's a distraction for him too. He's very much yeah. Is Max truly obsessed with Selena Gomez? That's Selena's energy. She is a Cancer. Yep. Wow. Yep, he is. Yes, he is, guys. So I've asked, is Max actually really obsessed with Selena Gomez? He is very obsessed with her. He's like really, and like Selena Gomez is his ideal woman. Like if he were to ask Max, oh, who is the person that you would like to end up with, or someone that's your type, he goes for girls. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Max's exes or girls he's hooked up with before Demi embodied Selena Gomez, or I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get with Selena Gomez by getting really close to Demi's circle and to get like her number, or to there's some type of motive that Max has in regards to Selena Gomez. Like he really loves her. Like it's creepy. I got the Ace of Cups in the upright, guys, which the Ace of Cups talks about a full-on loving compassion infatuation. Okay guys, and it is saying fondness for this card, because meanings can change with each tarot deck you get, but this card represents, the Ace of Cups in this deck represents fondness, but I'm hearing infatuation, like he's very obsessed with her. I'm also getting the Moon card on top of her card, which is the Queen of Cups. Her card came out as Cancerian energy. If you guys don't know, this is more confirmation that this is Selena Gomez that he's obsessed with, because Selena is a Cancer. She's a Cancer sun. And it's on top of the Moon card, which in this deck represents concealment. So he is hiding his infatuation with her to Demi. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's mentioned Selena Gomez a lot, but he was like, so like what happened with you and Selena? Like, let me get all the dish, like what's going on? I wouldn't even be surprised if they both stalk Selena together, or if they do things. I know like there was word that Demi had a secret fan, like what is the word, like fan page account against her or something, or hate account. Well, that's coming out. I feel like she ran it with Max. I feel like there was something involving that, where she played on his obsession with Selena Gomez. Like she thought it was funny, or she thought it was cute, or she's like, oh, that's so cute. Like when he mentioned her, like I don't think he's like full on said like, oh my god, like I would, you know, I would love to be with Selena Gomez, but I think that he, you know, Max has alluded to certain things involving Selena, or has asked Demi kind of like sly questions about Selena Gomez. So I wouldn't be surprised if they ran a fan page of her together. So let me know guys if you feel the same way, but I feel like this is coming out in Selena's energy, or in Max's energy, but more so in Max's energy. I don't know if Selena knows about it, or if her fans have like blown her up and warned her about him. So I don't know. The Hermit card is in the upright, which is talking about you know, Selena Gomez, Max having this obsession with her, like watching her in privacy, like watching her and not allowing people to know that he's watching her. Like people around him that are closest to him. Like it was kind of like his like little like, you know, like guilty pleasure. So yeah, that yes, he is very obsessed with her. He still is. I feel like Demi is going to end up pregnant, but let's see, because I could be wrong, but I keep picking up on pregnancy for Demi Lovato. So is Demi Lovato going to get pregnant with Max's child? Okay guys, so I was really curious because I keep picking up on Max's energy really heavily. He is a fucking Cancer with a Scorpio moon. He's a fucking Cancer with a Scorpio moon, guys. Like, that's a very manipulative energy. And very stalkerish energy with a Mercury in Cancer, Venus and Mars in Leo. Oh my lord, he's sexual, but he's very, very sneaky. Very sneaky. I'm looking at his chart and I just hear sneakiness. Now, just because you know a person can have these placements, it doesn't always mean that they're sneaky. Okay, guys? But it's what you do with your energy, your chart energy. That's what counts. You know, he's not evolved, and he is coming out as Scorpio energy. He is coming out as Scorpio energy and water energy. Now, the King of Cups, it's saying in this deck, represents Scorpio. It's a King of Cups is a king that has Scorpio energy. Now he is a water sign, so he was coming off very fiery and watery to me, which makes so much sense because he's got a lot of water and fire in his chart. So he keeps coming out as the King of Wands, as well as Demi keeps coming out as the King of Wands. Okay, so I'm asking, is Demi going to get pregnant? She does. Okay, I am seeing that she's not pregnant yet, but the want to get pregnant is there. Yes, absolutely. She does want to have a family with him. She does want to have a family with him, but I'm not seeing that she's pregnant yet. I do pick up on she will get pregnant though. So yeah, guys, I'm not seeing that she's pregnant, but I am seeing the want to start a family with him. So it could be Max that she starts the family with. If it isn't, then she definitely, if it's not with Max, she will definitely get pregnant. She's supposed to be a mother because, like I said, guys, at this point, the only thing that would save Demi from addiction, and I hate to put this on a child, but the only thing that would officially save her is a child. Okay guys, because Spirit keeps telling me that because she wants something to love, and she wants someone to love her unconditionally, and that will always be there. Demi is very clingy like that. So, and it's not bad to be, you know, all the time. It's not always bad to be like, you know, like super clingy, but it depends on how you do it. You gotta do it in like a healthy way, right guys? So yeah, Max is, ooh, I do not like his chart. Let's see how Demi's doing with her recovery. How is Demi doing with recovery? I'm gonna say not very well, because she's hopping in this relationship with Max, and that's not someone that's recovered. Okay guys, so I pulled, for the next question I pulled, how is recovery going for Demi? I'm gonna say it's going okay. I did get at the bottom of my cards, when I pulled the first cards, I did get movement and decisions. Again, she's moving forward with her life, but like I said guys, it's only because, and she got emotional withdrawal in the reverse, it's only because she's not dealing with her pain. She's not dealing with her pain. It's like she'll start on her recovery, she'll start dealing with the nitty-gritty pain of what she needs to get to, the root of what she needs to get to, but unfortunately it's not enough to sustain her. She needs physical contact, she needs sexual contact. For a minute she was doing okay, but now with my conflict and defeat card in the upright, it's talking about how she's going to go into another spiral, because it's not going to work with Max. I'm sorry, I know if they end up tying the knot guys and they end up going full out with this marriage, I don't see it ending very well. I think she needs to have a long engagement, a year or 2 year long engagement. I know that's crazy, but I know 4 months she's been in quarantine with Max, but I don't think that's enough for someone that is recovering. She's a recovering addict, you know guys, and she's been an addict since she was, I want to say like 14, 15, right guys? Even before then, like, she dealt with bulimia and anorexia. So it's like, you know, she really needs to be by herself and work on her own power. Her solar plexus chakra keeps coming out in the reverse, which talks about your true power, your soul's purpose, your highest soul's purpose power that it ignites into the world, right? And your physical power has to align with your soul's highest purpose power, and hers is not. It's also talking about crown chakra in the reverse. She's ignoring messages. She knows that this is not the right move for her. I also feel like people are telling her that this is not the right move, but she has no other passions in life, you know, other than to suppress her emotions, suppress the anger she feels, suppress the pain she feels, and she does that with drugs. She suppresses with alcohol, she suppresses with people, you know. She also uses sex as an addiction, like as a, I'm not saying she's a sex addict, I'm not diagnosing her, but she does use sex or men as a way to take her out of her head, take her out of her issues, and so she doesn't have to deal with this. Okay guys, so I'm going to say I kind of am starting to see another relapse for her, if she hasn't already relapsed. I'm not saying she has fully. There was temptation, but you know, she's using Max as a way to keep her on the straight and narrow. Let me see if she's relapsed, because relapse can be, you know, could be many things. So guys, I'm not saying that she's relapsed with alcohol. Well, yeah, I'm not saying that right now. No, she's been good, but I do see her relapsing. I see a relapse. Yeah, I see a relapse coming for her, definitely in the next, she may relapse by September. Okay guys, I'm getting a lot of 9s and 10s. So either September or October, or in the next 9 months or 10 months. Okay guys, there is another relapse coming for Demi. As far as overdose goes, not feeling that. I feel like they'll catch her before it happens. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I don't see her overdosing though. I don't see, this could change very fast guys, but I don't see an overdose right now for her, but I do see her relapsing after Max. and then officially I see pregnancy for her, if not by this year, definitely in the next upcoming 2 years. I see her getting pregnant. I see pregnancy for her. I'm hoping she's not pregnant now, but it says no. It says she's not pregnant right now, so I feel like she's gonna get pregnant, guys. I keep feeling it. Spirit's saying the timeline is not certain though. So yeah, okay guys, so thank you so much for watching this video of Demi Lovato. I wanted to do a quick updated reading on her and Max. I don't see them officially tying the knot, like I said. If they did, it would just end in divorce or them acting like they were together. I don't feel like this is completely them being together. I also wanted to say, I feel like Demi bought her engagement ring. I feel like she bought her engagement ring. I don't even need my cards to feel that. And then I was watching Shallon Lester. I had been feeling that, and then she said it, and I was like, oh my god. So I feel like she bought her engagement ring. I was picking up on that intuitively. I was like, I feel like she bought her engagement ring, because I feel like Max can't even afford to buy her a ring. You know what I mean? So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of Demi and getting do you guys think she's getting married too fast? Do you feel like she needs to take a break or get to know him longer outside of quarantine? You know, what do you guys think? I personally think she should as well. I think if you guys you know, agree to that, but like, I don't think this is the right guy for her. I don't think this is the right guy for her. It's just, I see other guys coming in for her. I still feel like another girl will come in. I know I said that she may have hooked up with Kehlani. So that hasn't happened yet, but I don't feel like that's happened yet because, you know, Kehlani's been in and out with YG in the past, and then she's doing her own thing right now. But hey, my predictions could still happen, okay guys? You know, we do have free will. We can do whatever we want, so, you know, just keep that in mind. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading on Demi Lovato, this updated quick reading on her. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, please email me at SadeTarot@yahoo.com. If you guys would like to stay a while and you like what you see here, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell for when your girl pull up. And I look forward to seeing you guys again in my next video. Please remember to stay kind to one another. Please be safe. You know, this COVID is getting crazier, so please be safe. And I love you all. Thank you all for your love and support. Namaste. Love and light. Bye.